So we can see this is the timing diagram. Okay, my mistake. We doesn't have this. Okay, so the timing diagram, you need to understand the timing diagram. Okay, now I want to ask you. Okay, I want to ask you first. Okay, the concept of timing diagram. Okay, let's say this is a timing diagram. So let's say you have here red, and this is the yellow. Okay, which one is the early? Which one is uh, the first signal, and which one is the second signal? Which one is the first signal? The first signal will be here, or the second signal will be here, red or yellow. Now I want to test your concept first, because I worry you have maybe misunderstand or your concept. Which one is the first? Let's say we have first and second signal. Which one is the first signal? Is it red or yellow? Can you answer me? Which one first? Which is the first signal? Let's say we have two signal, first and second signal. Which is the first signal? Is it red or yellow? It's better to get wrong now than to get wrong after. Ayu say yellow, Joey say red, Diana say red, Akilah say red, red second, yellow first. Sorry, saya full schedule daripada pagi sampai sekarang masih kelas. Chat later. Thank you. Okay. So, okay. It's okay if you wrong now. At least you know whether you understand correctly or you understand wrongly. Okay. Okay. This is timing diagram. The concept of timing diagram, okay, it's okay. If you make mistake now, it's better to make mistake now than later. So you have your T1 here, then you have your T2. So this is timing diagram. So means that the first signal is the red one. The second signal is 2. And this one is T3. Understand? It's a timing diagram. Now you understand or not, everyone? So it means the first one is this one. Okay? This is second one, and this is third one, because it's a timing. Okay? I know some of you maybe have some mistake about this. Okay, that's why I'm asking. Okay, so we go to the new page. Okay, so we see the I will not be drawing the entire because I want to save time and I want to check your work. Okay, so we have this as the timing diagram. Okay, and then the first step is showing S. Okay, this one means I don't care. I only check here. Okay, I only check up until this the one that I will show in red. Okay, here. Okay, so this is your S. Okay, this is your S. And then the next one is your reset. Okay, the next one is this one is your S, and then we have your R, which is this. Again, I don't care whatever here. I only concerned of the earlier one. Okay, so this is your R. Okay, then what is the next one is Q. So Q bar I don't want to discuss because Q bar is actually the inversion. Okay, and please take note, if it's a SR latch, we have forbidden state. If at some timing we have S and R both is high, mean we're going to have both Q and Q bar which is 0. Okay, which is forbidden. Okay, so first, okay. So next is Q. Okay, I just use orange because we're going to. Okay, I use orange. So this is your Q lah. Okay, so this is positive. I mean, not positive, sorry. This one is going up. Okay, this is S is 1 and R is 0. So what happened is this? Is it set or reset? At S1 and R0, is it set or reset? I need to check module also. Is it correct answer or not? Because you guys been seeing the module answer. Maybe it's wrong. Okay. So if S is high here, if S is high and reset is low, so what is the operation data? Is it set or reset? Yes, it is set. So at this time, it's supposed to be high. Okay. It's supposed to be high because it is a set function. Okay. After that, you have this is 0 and this is 0. So what does you have at this time? Set is 0 and reset is 0. What do you have that time, this time? At this stage. So it's no change. When it is no change, mean we just follow the previous state, which is just continue. Okay. And after that, it have 1 and 0. So 1 set and reset 0. Okay. Am I doing this correctly? Okay, so 1, 0. So it's still set lah. It's still set. Okay. And so on. Okay. So I'll be checking the answer. I'll be checking answer manually one by one. Okay. So wait. Stop sharing this screen and then try to share this screen instead. Okay, okay. Here. Okay. So we see, okay, we see a mortar. Okay. Okay, again, like I told you, okay, now you have the answer at the back, the module. But what I want to check, mostly because I cannot check whether you answer correct or not, because it's going to take some time. But what I want to check here during our tutorial is how you answer. Is it correct or not? Okay. So for example, this air mortar, the clear mistake that you didn't do is you didn't label the vertical lines. Okay, you didn't label the vertical lines, and also it is difficult for us to see the if you okay, how to say okay, if you see your width is not the same. Okay, your width is not the same normal because you do pre-drawing. But if you see this one is quite difficult to see, so you need to use the vertical line and try to make it almost similar length. Okay, if you cannot make similar length, at least you label with what is the things? When it's difficult to okay this one. No. I'll say how to. You see, when I want to click, because the screen is open too many, where is it? The snipping. Okay, this one. Okay. Okay. So if you see like this, okay, if you are the one that evaluating, marking, it's difficult to see. As if you see, 0, as if this is 0 is here. So even if you don't have, even if you cannot produce the same width of, which is quite sometimes understandable, but at least you guide the one that going to mark you like this. That's why there is vertical lines. But if you better, you can use if you can use this one, the one that with square box. But depends on what method they're using. But at least we can see. Okay. we can differentiate. Now it's confusing here. Okay. This one, this one, and this one is what? Here. And then suddenly here. Something like this. Suddenly this and this. You can see? If you are the one that going to mark, do you think that's easy? I ask Muata. Okay. If you are the one that going to mark the student answer, is it going to be easy like this? And you are not the only one student that being marked. You see this? If I'm the one the mark, I will give you maybe. If I am the one the mark, I will be tendency giving you 0 mark actually. Tendency giving 0 mark because it's difficult to read. Of course, your answer may be correct. There may be, for example, is 5 mark. It's okay, Emota. That's why it's okay to do mistake now, not in the test and exam. They say 5 marks, right? Maybe the first impression when mark this question answer, I give 0 first. And then if there is anything correct, only then, okay, plus 0.5. Work backward. Backward, 0.5. Because it's difficult to find the answer here. Okay, like this. It's like snake, you know. Okay? It's okay. Okay, but now let we see the operation. Okay, first 0, 0. Okay, means at this, it is both 0. Means no change. Okay, no change. So that's why your output will be 0. For example, your first output is 0. And then you have, next one is set is 1. And then reset is 0. So at this time, it will be reset to 1. Okay. The next set is 0, 0. What does it mean by 0, 0? It just follow the previous output. So that's why we proceed as it is. Okay. So this is more or less is correct. Okay. Now we see the next one because I want to give fair opportunity to all students for me to check your answer. Okay. Kenapa ni? Okay. So are you, if you see 0, okay, 0, 0, 0 means it will, the queue have been provided by the question, this queue. We just see here. 1, 0 means set, reset, set is 1, reset is 0 means at this time it will be set to 1. So it will be following 1. And at 0 and reset 0, both 0, it will just follow the previous output which is here. This one is for Q bar is simply inversion. Let's say in the condition that you have both S and R is high, S and R is high. This one is high, this one is high. So what you should, okay, wait. There is a forbidden state. Where is SR latch? Okay, when you have S and R, okay, it refer to page 134 of the module. If you have the S is 1 and R is 1, so what is your Q? Are you? The rest? No, Akila, I want to ask you, why is 0? No, Akila, why you say 0? At this term, or at this stage, what is happening actually? Why it should be 0? Yes, it is a forbidden state. Okay, forbidden state. We shouldn't have both SR S1 because it's going to contribute to 0 state of Q. So here, it should be 0 for Q and Q bar will also be 0. So please refer to table 10.1. 10.1 where you can see the forbidden state. So it should be 0 here, it should be 0 here. Okay? Clear? Are you? It's okay. Make mistake now is no problem. Okay? No Najwa. Okay. Okay. No Najwa cantik I like this way. I mean clear, very clear. 1, 0. Okay, so you see this one have been given by the question, I think. then you have 1 0 set reset 1 reset 0, then you have set here, then this one is simply inversion. So let we see the forbidden state now, what she is doing. Forbidden state 1 1 0. Okay, Cuba wrong. Faham tak, Najwa? Do you know what mistake you made? Faham ke Najwa ni?
Ya, faham Doktor.
Sepatutnya kosong kan sebab forbidden.
Betul.
Okay, so it should be 0 0. Okay, thank you. This one also 1 1 0, then should be forbidden. Okay, should be 0. Okay, but the drawing I like because it's very clear. We can see very clear, and it's almost similar length. Maybe because it's not I'm winning the other gender. Maybe because it's girls. Okay, maybe because it's girls, so more nicer look lah. The work. Okay. Next we go to Nadira. Okay, so Nadira, for the SR latch, if you notice, if in my presentation, in the slide as well, the SR latch doesn't care about the positive edge trigger or negative edge trigger. So if you put this here, it's not that relevant. Faham tak Nadira? I worry you confuse yourself. Okay, only flip flop, but it's good. We learn from mistake. We learn from everyone mistake. Okay, so SR latch doesn't care about the rising or falling edge. Only flip flop. That's why we call sometimes flip flop. We call sometimes edge triggered. Edge triggered. If you get questions saying edge triggered sequential circuit, what does it mean? Is it latch or flip flop? Edge triggered. If you get question, edge triggered sequential circuit, is it flip flop or latch? Can you answer me there in Webex? Sometimes I try to test your understanding so that you don't question can use. This is to test your understanding lah. Your understanding need to be strong in order for you to answer question properly and understand. If the question should say to you, it is edge trigger sequential circuit. Is it flip flop or latch? Okay, so yes, Joey is right. It's a flip flop. But if the question, for example, mention a clock state triggered or state triggered flip flop, state triggered sequential circuit, mean it is a latch. Okay. So this drawing is irrelevant with the arrow here because it is not a flip flop. It's a latch. Okay. Then you have 1 0. Then it's correct. It is set to 1. Okay, and then Cuba just simply inversion. So what I want to look at is the inversion state. Okay, this is high S, this is R, yes, this is wrong. Nadira faham tak apa salah? Okay, it should be apa? Kosong atau satu sini? Kosong. It should be 0 because this is a forbidden state, because at S and R, which have both value of 1, it will enter the forbidden state. What happened during forbidden state is that Q and Q bar will become both 1, both 0, which is not possible because if this 0, this is supposed to be 1. However, because it's forbidden state, we don't want this to happen, but still happening. So it will be both showing 0. Okay, now I want to ask you based your understanding. Okay, if you want to solve this forbidden state, what we should be doing? If we want to solve this forbidden state, what we should be doing? Can you answer that? Based on 2021 lecture video and based on what I'm showing just now in the slide, if you have watched my video 2021, if you don't watch, maybe it's difficult to answer this question. And from the one that I explained just now in the first hour of the session. If you want to solve this forbidden state, what you should be doing? Can you just answer me? Joey, Nor Akila, thank you. How about the rest? Can you answer me? Because I want to see whether question can ask you many things. Huh? I think in the module did mention. I want to find the paragraph in the module. Wait for a while. Huh? So that you know where is it come from. Is it mentioned? Where? I want to see whether it's mentioned or not in the page. Okay, the answer is actually what? Okay, let me see the answer. Okay, the answer page 139. Page 139. Because I did because I have to read one by one. That's why it becomes okay. In 139. It's not 139. 139 is I don't know where is it. Is it I present based on my knowledge? Because I want to see if the module have speak about this. Page 139, Joey, which paragraph? Because it has to mention to counter the, okay, let me show the slide, the slide. Okay, wait, In my video, I have explained, in my 2021, okay? Forbidden. Okay. So the answer is delage. Okay, but I didn't see the word in the delage. Doesn't mention. Okay. So actually, if we want to solve the problem in SR, okay, it doesn't mention here. It's in the slide, and I have present in the 2021, but it's not clearly mentioned in the module. Okay, so to solve this problem, we modify SR latch as a D latch. Okay, to solve the problem of forbidden state. Okay, that's why in the D latch you doesn't have anymore the forbidden state. Okay, if you see the DR latch is actually more or less the same configuration as the SR latch. We just do some modification. Okay, we do some modification in such a way that S and R no longer contribute to forbidden state, because now it is connected to only one input, which is D. Okay, and the other is just inversion. Okay, this one is the extension. Okay, this one is similar. Okay. Okay, so the answer is get D Latch. Who answered correctly? Uh, okay, Akila correct, Nur Aina correct, Nadira correct, D Flash. But if you don't, it's okay. Okay, because it's not clearly mentioned in the module, but I have been explaining in the 2021 videos. Okay, so it's actually D Latch to solve the problems of forbidden state. Okay, who is this? Joey. Okay, Joey didn't put the digit, which is still okay. You didn't put 10, still okay. Because the important thing is we can see the difference. And you can see Joey, the way she look, the way she do, maybe the width of the line is not the same. It's okay. But at least we see clearly. Okay, we see clearly. Let's say for this is 0, this is 1. This is set is 0, reset is 1, means the signal is reset. Okay, and this is vice versa. Okay, so this is S is high, R is high, means it is forbidden state. So both of it, Q and Q bar should be all 0. Okay, which is correct. Okay, the rest I didn't check. Okay, rest please check at the schematic. The way Joey answer is good. Also, even though it's not the same thing, but at least we can see clearly when we mark the answer lah. Okay, and Ayu. Ayu apa ni Ayu? Okay, Ayu. Okay. This is okay. First of all, your drawing. Please make it cantik sikit lah, Ayu. Ayu dengar tak Ayu ni? Dengar tak? Respon dekat webstation ni. Buatlah cantik sikit. Nanti orang mark macam mana. Okay? I do it neatly next time. Baru saya nak puji perempuan lagi kemas lah kerja dia sekali tengok Ayu ni. Okay, it's okay. So you see, S is set is 1. This reset is 0. What happened? It will be set. Okay, the Q bar will be 1 and Q will be 1 and Q bar will be 0. This is normal. Then I want to see the forbidden state. So if you have both, here is high, this is high, so it should enter forbidden state, which is wrong here. It should be 0, 0. Okay? It should be 0, 0. Faham tak? Ayu, this is wrong. This is forbidden state. Okay? And then susahnya nak tengok ni. Samo terputus hilang jawapan. So if this is 1, 1, this one should be forbidden, 0, 0. Okay? So Ayu, your drawing is not only not that clear. At the same time, there is wrong with the forbidden state. Okay? I think if we want to ask you about the SR latch, if we will be also interested to see if you're able to understand the forbidden state. You're not going to have flip-flop. Wait, your test 2 covering what? Wait, I forget. Test 2. Okay, your test 2 will only cover until arithmetic shifter, until arithmetic logic circuit. So, please everyone, means that you're going to get this question in the final. So what does it mean? Means the question can be difficult because the test is simpler. Of course, the test is simpler, but the challenge for you is that you're going to meet this question. I mean the question from this topic in the final. So means question will not be easier. Okay, it will be easier if it's included in the test. Even test can be challenging, right? So please make sure you understand the concept correctly, and also that's why sometimes I ask you question. For example, if you want to solve this problem, what we should be having? Okay, because is this question, if it's come to you, it is come only in your final. The test 2 didn't include from this topic until the last topic. It will be included in your final. Okay. So Diana, you say 0, 0. Set, reset is both 0. So it will be no change. Okay, this one is okay. This one is already make ready by the question. So 1, 0. If set is 1 and reset is 0 means it's set. So it's correct. And then if you have the set is 0 and this is 0, so it just follow the previous state, which is 1. So it's 1. So let's say if you have, where you have, okay, if you, let's say you have 1, let's say at this state you have 0 and this reset is 1. So what happened? The output will be reset regardless of what here you have, regardless of what value you have here, this one will be reset to 0. Okay, and then I want to see the forbidden state is R. So this one should be high. This one is high, this one is high. So your is enter forbidden state. Diana nampak tak salah juga ni? Okay. Betul, dia connection unstable. Okay. Dia terkeluar meeting. Oh, okay, okay. So it's okay. I will be sharing the recorded session. Are you in the rest? Please check if I miss sharing any recording. Because I'm not only recording your class, I'm recording other. Maybe possible I forget to share or I miss sharing. Please check last week. Did I share all the session? Did I share all recorded session? Because this is not for me, this is for you. Okay. Please check if I share all the recorded session. And are you and everyone, please remind me to share. I will share, of course, but I don't want to share now because I want to us to focus on the current syllabus. I'll be sharing the past test 2 1 week before your test. So when is your test? Test 2 is on what day? Do you know when is your test 2? I know when is your test 2, but I'm asking now whether you student aware or not. Okay, so Thursday. So please remind me on Wednesday. Okay, please remind me on Wednesday to share past test 2. Okay, past test 2. 1 week before. I don't want to share now because I want us to focus on the current syllabus. Okay. Because if I'm sharing now, you'll be asking, oh, how to answer this, how to answer this. Then in the end, we don't focus on the current syllabus. Okay. So Akila is 1, 0. If you have 1, 0, so means it is set. So this one is similar corresponding. So if you have both as high state, so it will enter forbidden state where your Q and Q bar will be 0. So this is correct. Then you have 1, 1. Then this 0, 0. So this is correct as well. So for Akila, no problem. Okay. Even though Akila didn't really, kenapa vertical line tak nampak Sepatutnya ada vertical line ke? Should be, I think there should be vertical line here. Maybe not clear. Okay, it's okay. Without the vertical line, at least I can see it's here like this. Okay. Macam hilang je vertical line ni. I think there is vertical line here and here, but I'm not sure lah. I didn't look at the question anymore. Okay. Rak. Let's see how Rak is doing. Okay, 1, 0. Set is 1. Then what happened when you have 0, 1 is reset. So it's correct. 0 and it's corresponding. Now forbidden state. Rak, you also made mistake in the forbidden state. You see this? But you understand, right? Rak? Okay. I don't know, some of you do mistake, but it's okay. It's okay. I want to see whether the module answer correct or not. Wait. What is it doing? Hmm? Wait. Macam salah aja kejap wait I mean the answer. Wait Oh, jawapan modul salah Akilah, can you respond to me? Jawapan modul salah ke apa ni? Sekejap Because I notice Akilah, are you here? No, Akilah.
Yes, doctor.
Jawapan belakang salah Sebab this one S is high, R is high, tetapi belakang tunjuk dua-dua high. Salah kot. The module answer.
I
Do you
tak
see the module answer?
sure sebab cause I ikut truth table yang dalam modul 1-1 forbidden, so I ikut that rule lah.
Jawapan modul, maksudnya you tak tengoklah jawapan modul kan? Joey
I tak
tengok.
ada modul.
Oh, tak ada modul. Oh, you tak ada modul yang Akilah?
Tak ada.
Macam ni belajar?
I share, I minta orang lain pun.
Tapi you tengoklah video saya yang 2020 setiap kali
I
sesuatu video.
tengok, I refer doktor punya video semua.
Oh, okay. Yes, Joey cakap belakang. Yes, kenapa salah jawapan belakang ni? Thank you Nur Akilah. Thank you Joey.
Okay.
Kenapa salah belakang ni? That's why don't always depend on the answer at the back. In the end, you need to understand yourself. Okay? I mean, whether you understand or not. Because schematic can be wrong. Why is this like this? Wait. 1-1. Question is about S-Unleash rasanya. Wait. Wait. Now I want to see the question. Wait. Question S-Unleash. No. Follow what I follow what I teach you and also follow my video. You understand my video, right? My 2021 video and also the module. The schematic maybe is something wrong. I'm not sure, but seems like wrong. Okay, seems like wrong. Okay, Hiba. Okay, now this one is the this one. So it will enter forbidden state. So it's 1 1. It should be 0 0. Okay, so Hiba also make mistake because it should be entering the forbidden state. Hey, if you depend on the schematic answer at the back, in the end you make the same mistake as them. Okay, you need to try the exercise based your understanding. You know, actually, I purposely give you question that have schematic answer at the back. I purposely, so that we can do comparison whatever. Okay, and then so that the tutorial session will be faster. Okay, if I can give you to do 10.2, 10.5, 10.4, I can give that. That doesn't have the answer at the back. Okay, but I didn't. I purposely choose question that have answer at the back. Okay. Hiba also have the mistake on the forbidden state. No Shakira. Kenapa ni? 1-1. Why is like this? So it should be 1-1-0. I don't know why Shakira suddenly didn't have the stage here.
Yes, doktor terpadam.
Oh, okay. Tapi you tahu kan ni kosong kan?
Tahu doktor.
Tahu Okay. So and then we see 1-1 forbidden. Okay. 1 set and reset 0. So it should be set to 1. Okay. Okay. I think thank you everyone. Sorry for dragging your time, but at least we learn from one another. Okay. So I'll be sharing the recorded session after.